Hi there. Today I'm going to give you a review on the Johnny Hiland Signature PRS. I recently bought this guitar a couple of months ago. It is serving me very well at this point in time. Now, the reason I bought this guitar is I've always been a Telecaster fan, and I really like that single coil spank that you can get with a Telecaster, particularly through a moderately high gain amp. You can get a very cool I guess your Kenny Wade Shepherd or your Stevie Ray Vaughan kind of sound. I run through a Mesa Boogie Stiletto Ace with 212 extension cab. So what I was going to do is show you some features of this guitar, but also if you're looking to buy one of these, I guess the main reason you'd be looking to get it is simply because you've been well, like me, you like that single coil Fender sound, but maybe you like PRS guitars and they really don't have, well, I don't think PRS's sound all that good. Fabulous guitars, play really well, built better than any other guitar you'll ever find, but just the sound's always been a bit of a letdown for them. But this guitar is certainly not that. So what I've got here is my American Deluxe Telecaster, shown here. So I'm going to give you, show you what this guitar sounds like, and then as far as from a single coil perspective, kind of just show you how close it gets to this Fender kind of sound. These are right-handed model guitars; they're not left-handed for some reason, and it just comes out that way on my computer. So I'll give you some ideas of what this guitar sounds like in its options, and then we'll pick up the telly here so you can hear that single coil sound and how close PRS have kind of got to hitting that typical telly thing. Okay, so this is it, maple neck. It's all Johnny Hiland spec, Johnny Hiland pickups, Johnny Hiland neck carve. It's a bolt-on, so it's basically a CE24 with a maple neck. These pickups, the good thing about these pickups are they're a lot more spanky than your standard PRS sound. In my opinion, it sounds nothing like a PRS. I've got another CE22 and it sounds nothing like that. I've played custom 24s and it sounds heaps better than that, I think. A lot more output, or just a lot more spank to the sound. So, and the cool thing is, in the neck pickup, you've got a full single coil here. In the middle, you've got humbucker with a single coil, and in the bridge, you're just using the bridge. You also have a push-pull. Okay, in the up position, still standard humbucker. In the middle, both humbuckers together. In the neck, it's just the neck humbucker. I'm not going to show you those sounds because that's not why you're buying this guitar. You want to buy this guitar because of the single coil option it's got. So I'll play some things. I won't spend too much time playing, and then we'll see what the telly sounds like in comparison. So this is bridge pickup on the dirty channel of the Mesa Boogie Stiletto Ace on fluid drive. So yeah, it does a good 80s sound, or a good Metallica sound if you want. So that's the kind of music I grew up with, so that's why I like that sound. So we'll go to the middle now. So it's a funky sound. Remembering it's the humbucker with the single coil. So it gives it a little bit, it gives it a bit of a funky tone. It's not really what I use all that much. I only ever have it on the neck or the full bridge. So, but we'll hear now the full neck pickup, which is, so it's just running on the down, push pulls down. So that means now we've just got a full single coil sound in the neck. Kind of hear it's got that typical single coil sound. Really nice, cleans up really nice. So yeah, sounds pretty cool. So we'll grab the telly now and we'll see what that sounds like on the neck pickup. Okay, so neck pickup. So it's got it's pretty close. I guess the good thing is with the PRS, you go back to the bridge and you don't have an overly thin sound like you can tend to get with a Telecaster if you want to try and play rock with it. But you know. Just go back to the PRS, so we've got that fresh. Now, so yeah, pretty close. That's why I really dig this guitar, purely for that reason. Very much more expensive option than a Telecaster, but you're getting a little bit more. It's certainly it's probably put together just as well as a Fender, this guitar, but you know, unfortunately Fender don't make things that look this good with these lovely shiny tops, as we all know what PRSs are known for. So yeah, really happy with this guitar. If you are thinking about buying one, the only thing I can say is make sure you try it through a few amps or through your own amp. One thing I have noticed with this guitar, it does sound very different through various amplifiers. I've played it through Marshalls and Oranges and Messrs and Fenders, and yeah, pretty much sounds different through everything. You know, that kind of spank that I get with my stiletto, I haven't really been able to get through other amps. So it kind of mixes very well. I guess a modern guitar with a modern amp. So it's I think it's a light year step forward. It's definitely, I think PRS have certainly done something with their brand to really set them out to be unique. So if you're thinking of getting one, do so, you won't be disappointed. If you've got any questions, feel free just to type them down the bottom, and yeah.